So it looks like we've got rumors about the Batman 2, and the rumors are that Robin is reportedly in the script. And now these are just completely rumors. I have found nothing to verify any of this information. But honestly, it seems like some cool information. And I'm also hearing that James Gunn is very, very pleased with the results of the script for Batman 2. And I think if Robin is in this movie, I hope they do him justice as a character. Now, I can go on hour long tangents about the Batman and about my complaints about the Batman. I still think that uh, Ben Affleck's Batman is one of the most accurate portrayals of the Batman. The only issue with his was the amount he would kill, and I mean I don't think Batman should kill, but still I think logically, Ben Affleck was the most accurate Batman we had because he was more fantastical, like he was more fantastical, like Batman should be. Batman shouldn't just be grounded in realism. Like that's the one thing that a lot of these the directors and stuff don't understand is you're doing such a disservice and injustice, no pun intended, to Batman as a character when you put him in a realistic climate or setting. It doesn't work to the extent where it should. And plus, it shouldn't be a movie. It should be a show. Shows are better at expanding on details on lore and all that. And there's so much depth to Batman's character that a show is the only way to really do him justice. Anyway, Robin being a part of the Batman 2 is probably one of the most interesting things I've heard about it. I also heard that James Gunn said that uh, all the guesses on who the villain is, nobody's right so far, which is very interesting. I'm very, very intrigued by who it could be then, because there's quite a few guesses. I mean, there's freaking Penguin, there's Joker, there's freaking Mr. Freeze, there's freaking Bane, even there's Killer Croc. There's another one, dude. There's a lot of people who are guessing a lot of characters, so I'm wondering who the villain's gonna be. I think it's gonna be interesting. Uh, and I think this information is this rumor because that's all it is, and I'm just reporting on the fact that it's a rumor. And I wanted to talk about it because Robin being a part of the Batman 2 would be kind of cool. And I wonder how they do it. And I really hope if they do it, it's Dick Grayson and not Dick Grayson. There's a lot of issues with Snyderverse. This is one of those issues. The Snyderverse killed off Dick Grayson. One of the stupidest decisions ever. Um, now I will sit there and like I think this is an interesting rumor. Of course, it's completely baseless. There's only claims that this has come from Matt Reeves Matt Reeves and James Gunn. Other than that, there's no sources to verify it other than the person, the in Snyder. They don't cite any sources for that claim, and of course, they said that in the article that they didn't press that the interviewer didn't press on Robin being in the movie, which is kind of odd because you think that'd be a big detail that you'd want to talk about. Um, so I don't. I this could be complete bullshit. It could be, honestly, probably is. This is a wait and see sort of thing. But I think Robin being in the movie is kind of interesting. I think Robin being a character he hasn't we haven't really gotten a Robin since. Oh man, it was Tommy Lee Jones, I believe, is Two Face. Um, Danny DeVito was Penguin. Um, Arnold Schwarzenegger was Mr. Freeze. I don't know. This could be done properly. It could be. Do I think this is real? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it is, honestly, but I think it's worth talking about, mainly because I really want Robin in a movie, and I want the first Robin to be in a movie, in a Batman movie, to be introduced as Dick Grayson, because people don't realize this. Each Robin has a role in the Batman story. Dick Grayson being greatest student of Batman, um, the greatest student of Batman. Dick, uh, not Tim Drake, Jason Todd being the greatest, Batman's greatest failure. Tim Drake being um the Robin who brought Batman back, really brought Batman back, and Damian Wayne was the guy who redeemed Batman, Bruce Wayne, as a father, redeemed him as that character, as that father figure, and each Robin has a role, a character, an arc in the Batman story there, that and all that. And I think the only way to do it proper justice is to have it start with Dick Grayson. Or I know I do know that freaking Robin in the DCU is gonna be Damian Wayne. I think that's an interesting choice. I don't like that choice, but I can also understand why, because this is Batman in his later Batman. So he's got some experience on him. He's got some years on him and all that. So overall, Robin being a part of the Batman 2 is definitely an interesting discussion, and I think I know some people who are gonna definitely wanna talk about this, but is it true? Doubtful. There's nothing to prove this claim other than this one article, which even then, it's still skeptical. Overall, I do think worth talking about, fun speculating on it, and for the love of God, do not cast Tom Holland or Timothy Chalamet. For the love of God, do not cast either of them as Robin. Um, so overall, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.